Thank you for joining me today in this video. I want to open us in prayer. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with grateful hearts for the blessings that you have bestowed upon us. Help us to worship you in spirit and in truth, and let our hearts be filled with joy and thanksgiving. We give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. That ending is from Psalm 107:1. This video today is going to be about, I'm going to show you how I cover and make the junk mail envelope with a window. In this kit, I have added a freebie, and I wanted to include the Dove of Peace. I know the song, It's Well With My Soul, is peace like a river, and I really couldn't find a good river picture, so I decided to go with the Dove of Peace. What I've then done is I played around with the size. So for my particular envelope, the window, it will work. Now you're obviously not going to see the entire Dove of Peace. What I've done is, you're going to get a sense of it, because don't forget this is a flip up. Now, what happened for my envelope may not happen to you, so you're going to get to watch me do a fixer, I think. My envelope, look where it ends right here. So it's right at the top of that. And hold on, I just refolded it because my original fold, it was ending and part of the background was not on the front part. So if that ever happens to you, just refold it. I refolded it, which meant it was too long, so I've trimmed it. This now works for the back of this flip. So I'm going to move the book away from me so that I don't glue on there and mess it up. Let's put the journal away, and then I've just got all my pieces left over. I'm going to add, as I said, the Dove of Peace. So this should work. Did I make it wide enough? That's going to be the trick. And if I cut it wrong, then I got to reprint it. But we'll see. I'll just make it work. And then I put the Dove of Peace, so I like that. What that then means is I can trim that back. I think what I want to do to make sure, because this is all maneuvering, is basically what it is. Again, let me move some of these papers. I'm going to end up with glue all over the papers that I want to use. Let's look at it this way. So I think what my best option is to center this exactly where I want it, and maybe put a paper clip. If that will work, let's paper clip it to the back. That way I can align it in just the right spot before I trim it. The Dove of Peace. Well, it's not straight, Diane. Let's move that just a little bit. The Dove of Peace. Make sure, where is my bone folder? Oh, right there. I want to really make sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just darken that fold. That's the fold. That's where I want it to be. So that will guide my eyes, I think, a little bit better. So I'm happy with that. I can always trim this. If it doesn't work, you can just make it shorter. We can always play with that. If that's where this is going to be, see where my fold ends is right there. I feel like I need to move this over just a tad. Let's confirm that it will still be visible what I want, the Dove of Peace. No, I moved it over too far. So what I ended up doing was I trimmed this too much on that side. So it needs to come over just a little bit. And I think it's such a hair that I'm not going to worry about it. I will ink the edge. Remember, we always talk about You ink the edges, you can cover up. There we go, dove of peace. That works well. Right there is where it should be. If that's the case, then I can get my glue. We're going to glue it, and then I think I will trim it. That I feel better with that. Okay, is this not going to work today? Okay, what did I do? Let's see. It needs just to be opened up. Come on, you're almost coming out. Really? Well, let's go with this one. Let's hopefully this one. I have two of them, one with the fine tip and one. Oh, and it doesn't want to work either. I'm doing great today. Obviously, with all the crafting I've done, I must have left the tips out, and so it has dried. I'm not gonna do that on camera. We'll just go to glue stick, Pritt. We'll go to the glue stick. And that's as lined up as we're going to have it. Off just a hair there. Like I said, we're gonna just darken it. Okay, that works there. Now let's move this back up and glue underneath there to my line. And I'll go ahead and put that down. Now it's working. Let's trim this. We'll trim that. I hope you're having fun putting your piece journal together. I hope you are enjoying all the videos that everybody is showing. We have been, Esther and I just feel totally blessed by this community where we've gotten so many creative people to be on the creative team. Usually it's really hard to even find one. We're very excited for them to do the study with us, and then obviously for them to show you. I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry about this edge, because see, I didn't cut this straight. You can see how I didn't cut it straight. Look, it's all wavy, because you can fix that when you're covering this front. At this point, yay, we're fine. I need to end up closing this so that it's really a pocket, and I think what I'm going to do is I will be putting in a tag. That one's probably too big, but that's my plan for right now. Let's go ahead and cover this. We don't have to worry about the back, because if you remember, mine is going to be, oops, it's upside down. My envelope is going to be on the back of this flip over. It will just be glued onto there, so it doesn't really matter what's on the back of mine. Let's play with our papers then. I'm going to open this up because we know I want to do it to this line. And I used this paper as a background, so I don't want to use that. But I have some pieces that I cut off from other things. Oh, of course I love this piece. This is from another page in one of my kits. And so you see what I was explaining, I'm going to end up making this very straight by the piece that I put on top of the envelope. And that's how we do that. So let's use that. We'll just go down here and add the glue. And we will come to the part that I want to start and go over to the side that we are going to match. And there we go. I love covering these envelopes. When you make one, you get so excited, then you want to do more. And now that I've done so many, I really love it. I have some other little videos on my channel if you want to see other ones that I've made. Now, what I want to do is cut this one straight, Diane, since you didn't cut it straight before. Let's use my little guillotine trimmer then. That should make my life easier. Oh, is that going to work? Yeah, that'll work. I can just do it that way. Okay, we'll put this under here. I just got this new little one because I have a big one and it was too big for this desk. So let's see, we're gonna get this as straight as I can. And let's see if that works. There, Diane made it all straight now. Yes, now it's nice and straight. Look how pretty that looks, the little writing next to the dove of peace. Yes. Oh, and this is a piece. This piece, I think, is from, let's trim that. We don't need that at the top. That little piece is left over from Esther's Purple Kit, one of her gold pages I used there. Let's see, I pulled all the pages out. These are from Esther's kit, which I love these papers. I love this flower on there. And how do I do this? Let's see. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. That would kind of fit right on there if I trim it here. Then I could use this piece up there, right? Let's go to the bottom there. That would work. I want it to be over here. Nope, that one doesn't work. Okay, let's go up here, and I'll just trim across here. I want a little bit more than I need height, just so I get enough. So that will work. Now I have to cut this all the way across to use my little guillotine. Let me get the little guillotine again. And let's trim. My goal is to get the flower in the piece that we are going to add on to the cover. Oh, and look how pretty that is. See, because it's going to go all the way up. Yes, that looks really good. I like that a lot. And again, what you end up doing is you end up squaring off your envelope window when you do it this way. So let's do that. And we're going to lay that piece on there. Make sure I got it on there right. Yes. And then we flip it over, and Diane needs to cover up her glue. I keep forgetting to cover the glue. And then I wonder why it doesn't work. Ha, ha, ha. Now we will trim this. I don't think my carpal tunnel is ever going to get better because I don't stop. I know what a doctor would just tell me, well, stay off your computer. Well, that just doesn't fit my life where I'm at right now. There we go. Okay. This is coming together very nicely. And now we just need one more piece. Ooh, isn't that a fun piece? That's an interesting piece. Doesn't detract from either one of those. Let's see. Or we've got this little piece, which similarly looks like that. This is when I wish you all were live. And you could say, yes, Diane, use that piece. Let's trim this, get the white edge off so that I'm looking more accurately. And I think I like that piece right there. I like that simple. It doesn't detract from either side. Oh. I am happy with that. Okay. should do is probably trim this out a little bit because it's going to be difficult once I glue it. Okay, let me see if I measure. Ha ha ha, Diane does not measure things. So let's see how I'm going to do that. It is approximately right there. Let's see, it's going to come this way. If I want to make it straight, I should use the guillotine. Let's trim that right on that line and see if that works. Lining it up on here is helpful, so how was that? Okay, this is my hand. It's this hand. That's why I can't grab things and do different things. That work? Yes. Oh wow, Diane, you actually cut it to fit on there perfect. Yay! Oh, isn't that pretty? That's excellent. Some glue. We don't need to glue strips, Diane. And that will go right on there, and you overlap a little bit of the cellophane window to square it off. And that's how that works really well. Yes. So I've seen some videos where some women, it seems so convoluted to me. They end up making a template for how wide this is. Then they punch. I'm like, that's just way too complicated for me. So when I finally saw somebody that did this in a way that Diana said, yeah, cut, trim, I went, I can do this. So I'm showing you Diane's version, which is just piece it by eye. And there we go. We've gotten that covered up, the edges. And we'll do the bottom edge. Yay, yay, yay. I'm going to turn that just a tad to get some ink on the edge. I like that look. I'm going to turn it just a little bit. I could have done that one before I put it down. That worked okay. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so pretty. Look how good that looks. Yes, the dove of peace. Now we have to decide what is going to be, and I have this open. I didn't close it. The envelope was cut. I had to cut it open to make the size, and I did that for a reason, because now I have to cover all of this, and I want to go below the pocket a little bit so that you don't see white, because I don't want to see that. What paper will we use? Oh, look, because we have this piece left. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, look how nice that looks next to there. Oh, yes. That would be too narrow, but we could use that piece of it on there. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, we've got this one, which is part of that plan. Remember, I just said, Diane, this is going to go underneath here. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it actually fits on there perfect. It goes right to the edge, which is very good. That's it. That's the one we're going to do. Yes, yes, yes. I'm happy, happy, happy. So open this up. If yours is closed on the side, you're going to have to trim this top piece just a little bit to get it to fit in there. It's worthwhile for you to do that. You'll just be much happier with it. And let's put, oh, you know what? That is not straight. That's why it didn't look right on there. Let's just straighten that out. Get it perfectly straight. We'll go from there. There we go. It was just that little sliver. And this is going to go underneath. And now we have it. Let's see how nice that looks. Yes. Okay. that back. I think what I'll do is fold it first and make sure from the other side that we don't see it. Nope, see how I see it through there? So that was smart for Diane to fold it, because I actually have to fold it back a little bit more before I trim it. So there's a little secret tip. There, see, now you can't see the white underneath. So there's the line to trim. Trim that off. Cutting sideways, oh yeah, Diane, that's not real fun. Looks good, just a tad. Yeah, cutting sideways is a little bit difficult. But we got it. Okay, that's there. And where's the fold? There's the fold. Oh, this is coming out so beautiful. I can't wait to see if you make any junk mail envelopes for your piece kit. It will be beautiful. And of course, if you're using Esther's kit, yours is going to be purple. Oh, look how nice that looks. Yes. That is just gorgeous. Now, this little sliver needs to come off. And we'll ink it. There we go. And then all we have to do is do these two pieces. Oh, and look, I can use that exact piece right on there. It's a continuation, but it doesn't fight it. Yes, yes. I love when things come together so nice. Let me just go underneath there a little bit. And then we're going to match that. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Remember, turn it over and make sure you don't see the white. And I don't see it, so I've got it on there just right. Now I had to cut my envelope. You'll notice that the window is actually larger, and I had to cut it to make it fit on the back of my fold over. You may, depending on the size of, I mean, everybody's journal is different sized, different looking. So the theory, what I'm showing you works, you just are going to be adapting it to your size. And I don't have a problem with the window being open on the bottom. You know, it's only paper, right? Okay, we need one more piece. What other little piece do I have sitting here? Oh, this might be fun. Nope, not wide enough. Nope, not wide enough. Would be fun, but not wide enough. What else do I have a piece of? Oh, I don't have anything. I'm gonna have to cut into something. Well, I could do two pieces, Diane. Could. Oh, I like that. What if I just do two pieces? Of course, I can do two pieces. Who said I can't? Okay, so let's... Trimming sideways, Diane, does not work for your hand. Does that work? Yes, I don't see it. This is collage, and collage is multiple pieces of paper all put together to make a pleasing array. Correct? I don't see it. Yeah, perfect. Yes. You tell I'm excited about this today. Oh, I think I should do it that way. Oh no, look, if I go, I still would have the gold. Okay, that works. I better figure out what's going on with my art glitter glue bottles, because they are a staple for me in my work. I have to make them come alive again. And voila. Oh, it's so nice. I use ground espresso. I love the really dark tone. I know a lot of people use frayed burlap, which I do. It depends on the kit. This particular kit, see all those dark marks? They look dark to me. They're not black. They're a dark brown, and that's what ground espresso is for me. So I love the ground espresso. See how it edges it? And I've said this in other videos, but in case you haven't seen my videos, the reason that I edge things is because visually, now I have dark on both sides, and it draws your eye into the middle. That's the whole point. It gives definition versus it's all just, I know that sounds wacky, but your eye just kind of floats around. So when you edge things, you're giving your eye the definition of where it goes, where the boundaries are, I guess, what I'm trying to say. So manipulate that a little bit. And this video is going to end because I just wanted to show you how to do an envelope. The next part of putting this on the back of that flip out will be in another video. And then all I will do here is but I want to use my art glitter glue, and since it's not working right now, I can't close this up on that side. So come back for more. This is Diane from Faith Art Design Studio. Here is my junk mail envelope with a window. And as I said, I didn't do the tag because that'll be separate. Blessings. Have a great day. Thank you and blessings to you for joining me today in this video. I want to say a prayer as we close this video time together. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times in every way, and the Lord be with you all. 2 Thessalonians 3:16.